Tom, tell me a little bit about this fabulous car we found at the show.
Well, it's a 1930 Ford Phaeton. My dad built the car in 1956. He finished it in 1958, put her on the car show circuit. It was top car in the country from 58 to 61 and was in all the magazines.
Really? Now what was your dad's name?
Charlie Mayenschein.
I've heard that name many times.
He had a little 30 Model A Roadster. He used to take the car shows back in 53, 54, 55. 55, he took it to Akron, Ohio. He got second place. He thought he should have got first. It made him mad. Said he'd be back in 2 years with a car nobody would beat. He went home. He found the shell of this car for $20 in Trenton, New Jersey. He took Model A Roadster and the boat trailer, and he went home to New Jersey, strapped it on the trailer, brought it home. He built the car in 18 months and did everything but the chrome. Did all the upholstery, did everything. 56 Packard horsepower suspension with an automatic load levelizer in it, so the car automatically stays leveled all the time. The car weighs a total of 3,600 pounds, so when you're going down the road, it's like riding in a Cadillac.
And this is in the 50s, by the way.
This was all done in 56 and 57. He did it in 18 months, built the car. He widened the car 2 inches. He lengthened the car 1.5 inches, and he channeled the car 1.5 inches. He made the hood is from a 47 Dodge hood. The top and the side panels are 32.
Really?
The front fenders have been widened 4 inches, and the back fenders have been widened 2 inches. The dash is
now, is there some particular reason he done that?
So the wider tires would fit. Most if you don't widen, their tires will stick outside the fenders. Well, he wanted it all look real proportioned and everything. So he widened the fenders so the tires would fit up under and look correctly.
Gotcha.
When he did the front axle, he took a 3.5-inch tubing. He put or 2.5-inch tubing. He put a 3.5-inch bend in it, and then welded 49 Lincoln spindles on the end. And then
kind of forced it down a little bit.
Right. And then on the back of the drum plates, he welded scoops so the brakes could get air to keep the brakes cool.
Oh, really? So not just look stuff.
Right, and the wheels are off of a 56 Packard Caribbean, and then he cut the holes out of the hubcaps and put the Ford emblems in the center.
Now you have just told me that you done a little movie about your dad.
Right. Yeah.
Now, man, you need to put that on YouTube so we can see that.
Well, if I knew how to do that, I would.
Well, now,
I don't know how to do that.
Well, now, I'll tell you what. You get with me, and we'll make sure, if nothing else, that we get it on through E-Writer. Okay. I would love to see that on air.
Okay.
All right, man.
One more thing.
More?
Yeah, one more thing.
Now, and your dad did all this in how long?
18 months.
Oh, man, okay.
He did everything but the chrome.
Okay.
And the dash is made from a 42 Ford hood with a Model A headlight shell, and he used a 55 T-Bird speedometer, 56 Olds gauges, and a 53 Cadillac steering wheel.
Nobody'd ever know all that to look at it. Because really, it looks factory.
Yeah, and the top has been chopped 2.5 inches.
Because you can't tell. It looks just like it rolled off the showroom.
He built everything proportionately. And then in the tail, in the box in the back, he had a 12-volt converter, so he had a real tape recorder in it. So when he wanted to, because back then you only had little old AM radios, he could play his Billy Vaughn and his Lawrence Welk music. Loud through the car, through his real tape recorder in the back.
Can't beat that.
So
he would have been an interesting gentleman, I think, to know.
Yeah, well, he designed and helped build the Green Monster for the world land speed record in 1963 at 536 miles an hour. And he was also known as the world's fastest hitchhiker because he jumped in on one of the runs and on the other cockpit, and they only went 476 miles an hour because 3/4 of the way the car did a sachet and Art had to let off the throttle and stuff. So he was quite a character.
Good stories, man. Thank you so much for bringing them to E-Writer.
Thank you for having me.